Hello everybody, welcome to another Yukon Bob video. Nice to have you back with us. Got the Sea-Doo hooked up and we are just about ready to depart the driveway this morning. It's half in the garage, half out of the garage, but she is loaded up. Destination for today is a combination of the Trent Severn waterway system and some lakes that it passes through along the way. This is a really nice ride. I always enjoy this ride. We're going to put in at Sparrow Lake, which is up past Gravenhurst a little bit in Ontario, for those of you who know the area. And from Sparrow Lake, we're going to ride the Trent Severn waterway system through a couple of locks today. I think it's lock 43, lock 44 today on the Trent Severn. So we'll be going through two locks today and then making our way to Port Severn. So that's the destination for today. I don't think I did this ride last year. I think I missed the ride when the Sea-Doo Tours riding group did this ride. I'll be riding with a couple of other guys today. So it should be a beautiful day out there. Looking forward to this ride. So come along with us as we explore some more waters around southern Ontario. Important to stay hydrated this morning, and it's also fairly early. It's about 7:30, so got that first Tim Hortons coffee, grabbed myself a little bit of a breakfast sandwich, and I think we are all good to go. Everything is secure here. So I'm gonna hit the road because it's an hour and a half to get up there, and we're supposed to be meeting there by 9:30, so it's gonna take an hour and a half to get there, so let's go. Alrighty, we have arrived at Point Lauderdale Marina on Sparrow Lake. Just one note, do not punch Fort Lauderdale into your GPS or it's going to cost you a lot of gas. It's Point Lauderdale, not Fort Lauderdale. I thought I was going to be the very first one here, and I am sure I saw you at a gas station on the way up. I went by the gas station, so how could you have gotten ahead of me to get here? I didn't stop. Do you remember passing me? No. I saw you at the gas station and I did not see you go by me, and yet you're here before me. That is one of those little mysteries of today that I don't know how that worked. Are you all fueled up?
I'm all fueled up, as you saw.
As I saw. Truck and Sea-Doo full, and we're waiting for Scott yet. So I think there's just three of us today, Greg?
Three, yeah.
Yeah, just three of us on the trip today, which is going to be nice. And the weather's going to be great. It's going to be like 27, 28 degrees, and it is just about dead calm here today, and it's supposed to be that way all day long. So it should be a really nice ride today. Let's get some stuff hooked up here on the Sea-Doo. Let's get some camera gear loaded up and life jackets and stuff like that. Launch point is right up here. It's a nice launch. It's a good ramp here, and then that's Sparrow Lake right out there. Trent Severn water system is connected to this lake, and that's going to be the launch point. Lots of places to tie up all along there, so that's good. Looks like somebody else is getting ready to go in the water there as well. So we'll get a few things ready and get ready to put this in the water. So on the drive up here, I was thinking I've kind of forgotten something. There was something in my mind that I thought I had to do, and I couldn't remember what it was. I thought it was putting the garbage out this morning, but I did that, and then I thought, no, that wasn't it. And then I just realized when I got here what I forgot is I had a RAM mount on here with one of those X mounts that you put your phone into, and so I can't put the phone up there today, which is really kind of an annoying thing. And I can also run the remote control for the drone. I can put that up there too, so that mount is gone today. I forgot to take it off the motorcycle and put it onto this ball mount here, so that's what I forgot to bring today, and it was kind of bugging me, and I didn't figure it out until I arrived here, was hooking the Sea-Doo up, and then it dawned on me. That's what I forgot. I should have got out of bed last night and did it when I thought about it, but I thought, no, I'm a big boy. I can remember this morning to do that, and I did not remember to do it, so I forgot it. So that's going to be a bit of an inconvenience today. You'd almost think Greg has done this once or twice before. Okay, we're going to get back into the water here and then just start it up and drive right off the back. Just a bit more. And we are off, just like that. Don't want to hit this guy's boat. Ooh, look at all the weeds over there. Just back up and head right over there and park right along that wall there to that. Perfect. Going to be a nice day out there today. I've got suntan lotion on already. I put that on in the house this morning before I even left the house so I could kind of use a bit of soap and wash it off my hands so I'm not touching with sunscreen lotion all over the Sea-Doo and stuff like that, or the cameras. So that's good. Let's get Scott in the water. We should just about be ready to go. Okay, just got to go get the truck sorted out and parked. There's a parking pass in. $39 is what it cost here to launch and leave the vehicle for a day. So it's not the cheapest, but it's not a bad facility, and there is lots of parking out here, so that's good too. Here's another look at the launch pad. It's concrete to here, a bit more concrete down there with a lot of gravel on it, and then it just drops off right there. Okay, Greg, get him in a little more, just a little more. Loose. So this is Scott's first time out riding this year. The machine has been in storage. Are you not hooked on, right? There you go, you're off.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna head out here and just wait for the other guys to get their life jackets on and connect with me. I've got the Garmin fired up. I've got the route plotted in for today on the Garmin. It was nice that it just kind of came up automatically when I turned the Garmin on, because it sort of knew where I was already and just laid in the route. So we've got the route all the way from here to Port Severn laid in on the Garmin. Kind of a shallow lake. I don't think it's all that deep, but we're just basically going to cross the lake. It doesn't take long to get across the lake at all. And then we hit the Trent Severn, and we get into the Trent Severn waterway system. We will hit a couple of other bodies of water along the Trent Severn waterway system today, but basically we're on an inland water system, so even if it's a little bit rougher out or a little windy, this is still not a bad ride to do because there's not a lot of big open water to cross on this trip. There's another trip I've got to do someday, and that's from Lake Simcoe, which connects then at the very top end of Lake Simcoe through the Trent Severn waterway. There's a couple of locks, and then you wind up in this lake, Sparrow Lake. I've never done that trip. Actually, I did do it one time when I was helping a friend of mine move his big boat. I went along when he moved his big boat to a location on Georgian Bay, and we went up through the lock system. But that was a lot of years ago. I've never done it on the Sea-Doo, because this whole thing is connected all the way out through to Lake Ontario, through Trenton, which is the very start of the Trent Severn waterway, and then 45 locks later you wind up at the very end, just about 2 or 3 locks from here, out onto Georgian Bay at Port Severn, which is where we're going to head to today. So the whole system is connected here, and there is a river down that way, which is the Trent Severn waterway, and you can go there right down into Lake Simcoe. That would be a nice ride to go do one day and just check that out. But not the ride today. Today we're just starting right here at Sparrow Lake and then heading towards Port Severn. I think it's about 65 kilometers all the way there, so we may have to buy a little bit of fuel, just enough to kind of make sure we get back safe and sound. Depends how much poking around we do along the way, whether or not we'll need some more fuel to get back. I've got a USB plug that I've installed into the Sea-Doo so I can charge stuff while I'm going, but look what happened. I don't know if you can see that. I've crushed the end of the cable, closing the lid. It got in the way, and I've crushed the end of the cable. So I won't be charging anything while I'm going today, and I'm not sure I've got another one of those cables with me. It's just completely bent, so I won't be able to use that today. I'll have to get a new cable. Really simple, small group. We should be no problem with that. It's not 50 Sea-Doos, it's just 3. A little more enjoyable ride that way, at least in my opinion. Here we go. Feels really nice. Just a little airflow. You guys know how I really like the Ranger tugs. This is a different type of tug. It's a 26-footer. I've never seen this before. It's called Nordic Tugs. Really a neat little vessel. And take a look at his dinghy on the back. Look at the dinghy. It's a wood dinghy. Really cute. That looks like a really neat little tug. Nordic Tugs, 26-footer. I like it though. Nice little tug. Okay, we're kind of a bit of a no-wake zone through here, so we just gotta kind of do 10K getting through this area, and then we can open it up again a bit. The route is programmed right into the GPS, so the whole thing is along that pink line. We just sort of follow the pink line, and it'll take us right to Port Severn. Okay, so we're now into the Trent Severn waterway system, and things narrow here a little bit, and it'll be this way for a little while. Then we're going to hit a couple of other bodies of water that open up a little bit, but generally speaking, this is kind of what we're in for today, this kind of width of water as we travel up the Trent Severn water system towards Georgian Bay. And lots of that beautiful Georgian Bay rock that you see out on Georgian Bay a lot. There's quite a bit of that on this trip along the Trent Severn. I don't think I did this trip last year. I think the guys went out with the Sea-Doo Tourist group and rode it, but I don't think I did it. I was probably doing something else that weekend or whatever, I can't remember. So it's been a couple of years since I've been out here, and I've always really liked this trip. It's a nice run. It's a good day trip. Somebody out fishing today. They've got walleye in here. I think they've got bass in here, and certainly you can catch pike in here as well. There was a guy launching right at the same time as us, and he was out just gonna fish Sparrow Lake today. Isn't this pretty back in here though, where it kind of narrows? Well, I just about lost the drone again. I couldn't turn the thing. I was trying to bring it back to retrieve it. So I turned all the sensors off, but it seemed to still think the sensors were on. So I was trying to, catch it off the Sea-Doo. That wasn't working very well. And then I noticed that I couldn't yaw it. I couldn't turn it this way or that way. So I couldn't bring it over to me on the Sea-Doo. I had to back it on over towards a dock and then back it up and then go right and left and just drop it down onto the dock. But I couldn't yaw it left and right. So I don't know what the heck was going on with that, but when you lose one of those main controls like that, it's hard to control the drone and where you're going to position it and put it. So I dropped it onto the dock over there and I got it back. It's all fine and everything, but that is not good. I don't know why the heck that happened. The other guys have been patiently waiting for me here by the CNR bridge that we flew over just a little while ago. So anyway, got the drone back. I don't know if I'll fly it again today. Maybe I'll fly it off the dock once we get to the lunch spot. But I think that's it for on the Trent Severn. There's a machine I recognize. That was my very first Sea-Doo. 2018? 19? Huh? This is my third machine. Yeah. How are you guys? Nice. Out for a family day? Really nice.
We're gonna go to Port Severn.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Port Severn too. Have lunch. You gonna have lunch there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably see you guys at lunch. Okay, so they've just announced we can go into the lock. Pull in there and tie up on the wall in there somewhere.
We'll get you right up to the front though. We are also gonna get that 40-footer behind you.
I gotta put the bumpers out on this side, so I gotta be on this side of the lock. And we'll get right up towards the front here. All right, here's an indication of just how fast you start dropping once you start going down. It drops pretty quick. They're emptying a lot of volume of water out of here very quickly. The thing behind us is Chute, and there's the other boat that they were talking about coming in. There's tons of room for that boat. We didn't have to move, so we're good. But this drops pretty quickly. The only thing is the wall is really slimy. As you're dropping down and you're hanging onto this thing, you got to kind of rinse your hand off afterwards when you get down because the wall's pretty slimy here with all this stuff on the side of it. But we drop quick down to 46 feet down below, and then we pull out on the other side. Yeah, you can actually visibly see the drop happening as you go down. It's just a huge volume of water that they're moving out of here, out of this channel. And then we will pull out, and the others on the other side waiting out over that way will pull in. Brought these bumpers today just specifically for this, just throw them in just so that they can kind of keep the Sea-Doo a little bit more off the wall. You can kind of do that with your hand. It's just that your hand gets a little more slimy trying to do that. Have a great day, guys. All right, that's the first lock we've got to go through. Swift Rabbit's lock, lock 43. One more lock to go through today, a little bit further up, the big Chute Marine Railway lock. These guys are along the blue wall here, ready to go into the lock and traverse it the other way. Okay, onwards, further up the Trent Severn, towards the next lock. All right, just like that, we're at the next lock. This is the big Chute Marine Railway lock, and it looks like we're going to be able to drive right on and go right away. They're just loading right now, so this is going to be absolutely perfect. There's this big trolley thing on railway tracks that comes down into the water here, and we just drive right up onto it. And once we're onto it, they're going to lift out of the water and then pull up over the road in front of us and drop down over a hill and into the lake down on the other side. So This is one of the most unique locks in North America. There isn't too many other locks like this. And we've done this a number of times in the past, but we'll do it one more time today. I think there's just one more Sea-Doo Scott to pull in behind us. Then this whole contraption will pull out over the railroad ahead. There's railway tracks up ahead, and there's barricades come down to block the cars left and right. And then it goes down up over the hill, drops down into the lake on the other side. There we go, we're all on. Nice. Oop. So that's kind of what happens. Your boat lifts over to one side, especially with a Sea-Doo. If it's a bigger boat, they have these straps, and the straps will go underneath the boat. Like the boat up ahead of us there has got straps that go underneath. They kind of pull the boat up and keep it level. But for smaller craft like a Sea-Doo, they just tilt over to one side, and then away we go over to the other side. The railway crossing is coming down over there, blocking the road, and we're going to pull right up over top of the road and go back down on the other side. All right, so we're coming back down across the road and back into the lake on the other side to continue down along the Trent Severn waterway system. What did they say? Can't hear him, but I think he's just talking to the boat ahead of me. Anyway, the water's coming up here right now, and it doesn't take long for this to come up. The Sea-Doo will start to float again. We'll tip right side up, start the engines, and then we basically just sort of drive right back off. You can... Oh, Sea-Doos can go first. There we go, water's coming up. And the Sea-Doo will right itself. There we go. We can just slowly pull ahead here.
Boat on the blue line, come in front right.
Okay, so here it goes back the other way. You'll get a little idea here of how it comes out of the water and heads back over the road the other way. So they've loaded just one boat in there. I think it's a pontoon boat. And there it is there coming back out the other way, heading back up over the road, up the railway tracks there, and then right over the road. It is a warm one today. Today would have been a good day not to have the windshield on. It's not bad. I mean, it's a little warmer than I would like, but I can stand up occasionally and just get the wind on me. That seems to work, so it's not the end of the world. There's benefits and negatives to having the windshield. So this is the very final lock in the Trent Severn waterway system. This lock, once you go through this lock, it drops you down into Georgian Bay, and then you're out of the Trent Severn waterway system that starts all the way at Trenton, Ontario. And that's the last lock right there. Once you drop out of here, like I say, you're back into Georgian Bay, and then you can connect up into Lake Huron, you can go up into the North Channel, you can go to Sault Ste. Marie, you can go to Lake Erie, Lake Ontario. It's all connected from here. But that's the very last lock in the Trent Severn waterway. This is where we're going to have lunch. It's Port Severn. It's called the Grill. Been here a number of times. It's nice to see somebody's on the patio there, which means that it's open. So we're gonna pull in here, tie up. We'll have lunch here, and this will be our turnaround point as well. We'll head back from here. Looks like they've got some boat tours over there, a bit of a marina in here. Pretty good food here. We've eaten here a number of times, and it's always been pretty good. So Scott's just pulling in, Greg's already in there. We'll tie up in here, and this will be the lunch spot for today.
Thank you.
Look at this, 2 servers. Quesadilla.
Can I bug you for 1 extra pickle?
An extra pickle?
Bring 2?
Yeah,
You'll
for
want
sure.
2.
I'll bring 2
No,
more,
no,
yeah.
he can have mine. You can.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Scott's a 2 pickle man.
No trouble.
If I can have his, then...
Oh, this looks good.
Have my pickle.
First look, can I get anything else for you guys?
I'll take one of those.
A whole nother plate?
Yeah, no, the drink.
Oh, yeah, I can do that for you.
Thanks.
Are you getting one of these screwy
Yeah,
drinks?
I think I'll try one.
Not bad.
All right, so we got a quesadilla. You guys have done the smoked beef for the brisket.
Oh, where's the...
That looks pretty good.
Mustard? I got the... You got mustard?
And over there.
She said there was mustard.
Bon appetit. The grill
No mustard. You got ketchup.
on Port Severn.
Yeah, we gotta have a bit of... oh, yeah.
These are the sweet potato fries, but look how small they are compared to regular fries. Those are huge. And then these are the sweet potato ones.
Oh, yeah.
They shrunk. We have determined that this is going to be the swim spot. It's about 13, 14 feet deep here. And the water here is about 80 degrees, Greg?
Yep.
Water here is 80 degrees. So we're just outside of where we had lunch at the grill in a bay. And I guess we're gonna jump in the water here and get wet. You ready to get wet, Scott?
I think so.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, that is nice. Just perfect. First time in the water this summer. And it is perfect. So nice. Water is absolutely beautiful. So nice. Love it. Made it back onto the Seadoo. That was really nice and refreshing. So now what I'm going to do is just put the life jacket on and not put the shirt on at all. Wait till the skin dries, and then I'll put the shirt and stuff back on a little bit later on after the skin has all dried. What a great dip. That's what this is all about. Sometimes in the summertime when you can get out here and just jump in off the Seadoo in the middle of the lake and just enjoy the beautiful water. Fantastic. So it's right at this point, as I'm wrapping up this video, I realized that the microphone did not get turned back on after that dip into the lake. So I just want to say thanks everybody for coming along on this trip with us and taking in this Yukon Bob video. We had a great trip all the way from Sparrow Lake and down the Trent Severn water system to Port Severn, lunch there. We will see you guys on another video real soon. Stay safe on the water, and bye for now.